Welcome to Mark Wallace Presents Embarrassingly Simple SEO, where we teach you how to properly optimize your website. In this video titled Creating the Copy, we're going to teach you the basics of creating good online content copy. First, we're going to help you define where to find it and how much of it you need. We will talk about what to write about, and then finally we will go over the 7 key rules to writing web copy. Let's start in the manual in Chapter 5. One of the first things you should do after your keyword research is figure out the amount of content that you will have to produce. In a perfect world, you should have a different page for every search query that you promote. You can put the most complicated queries on your homepage so that the search engines will pay attention to them. Always, always, always sound natural in your content. If you need to estimate the number of pages that will be in your structure, section out your keywords into groups. When it comes to writing content, you can do it yourself if you feel up to the task, or maybe think about outsourcing it. There are a number of sites you can find great services for hire, including copy. Elance allows you to search through and get competitive bids from people around the world. Odesk is similar and offers great copy services. Guru allows you to find independent workers from around the world. Freelancer connects you with an online community of freelancers. Digital Point is also a great connection tool. They are all secure and you can work out any details for your project needs. You've done all the work, now what should you write about? You really need to make sure that before you start a blog, there will be plenty to write about. Here are a few helpful tips to get through it. Analyze your life experiences. Some of the best ideas you have come from your own reflections and can be really useful as site content. Try and turn what you have done into a lesson for others. Writing requires skill, so as you develop it, make sure to relate your personal thoughts to the main subject of your blog or site. This will also help you become more attentive to what is happening in your life so you can apply it to today. Stay informed. A great way to put out content is to write about what is happening in the news about something that is related to your blog or site. It is a great way to give predictions, and you can depend on these news sources to develop your content with the right keywords. The more you can make it unique and interesting, the more formidable your site becomes, as users will take that content and repost it. Share others' content. Always think how you can expand your network, because if you can share interesting information with your readers, then you become the authority on the subject. A good suggestion is to write reviews on existing articles, as it creates an urge to participate in the discussion. Get personal. It always helps to be personable. If you can develop a stronger connection with the audience by revealing bits about yourself, then go for it. It creates transparency and develops trust, which is key in any relationship. Research. It helps you become informed and gives you more sources of information to write about. Interview people, ask around through your social circles, and analyze what you have put into a story. There are 7 key rules to great web copy. If you want to attract the reader's attention immediately and keep it, then you will want to follow these. The 8-second rule. Readers make a decision on whether your content is worth it in less than 8 seconds, so be sure to come up with a catchy title. Stay away from purchases and registrations, as it usually scares users away. Readers scan the page. We all do it, looking for the good bits of information. Try and attract their attention so that they stay and read the entire thing instead of relentlessly searching through it. Relevant headlines. This is arguably the most important part of the content, because it is the example for the rest of the content, and if it fails to attract, then the content doesn't get a chance. Try and aim for something that is catchy, informative, creative, and memorable. Scannable copy. It is much easier to read if you follow these tips. 1 idea per paragraph. Subheadings to break up the page. Lists to highlight information. Bolding keywords, and avoid acronyms. Use hyperlinks carefully. Make sure that if you are linking to something that is completely relevant to the content, it must sound natural. Try to avoid image links, as they don't always obviously appear to be a link. Visuals capture attention. Pictures attract attention, but readers will stay for the information. They should complement the content, but not overly distract from it. Finally, layout and typography. Readers read in this order: headline, visual, the caption, and the copy. Now that you know the order, you can create a font to capture their attention all the way through. Make sure you use sans serif fonts, as they are more convenient for reading on screen. So what have we learned here today? We learned how to create copy for the site, including how much of it you will need, and defining where to get it. A few tips on what to write about, and we learned the 7 key rules to great web copy. In our next video, we're going to go a step further with copy and figure out how to do some on-page SEO optimization. Thank you for watching Mark Wallace Presents Embarrassingly Simple SEO. We hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.